Okay, I was trying to see if I could do a video. Okay, my face looking really bad. The devil's obsessing with my face, making it feel like it's supposed to be sagging in the sides of my face. Okay, it's pressing something right now. It's really disturbing. It keeps trying to press stuff, but it tries to press my face. It's supposed to be puffy and like saggy. Yesterday in the video, it was making this side look fatter. I was not aware of this previously. From not in the video, and then it does try to do something where this side looks more easily to go into a look that is not okay. It was doing that. Maybe it's something that would, just continue, but of course soon at some point the world would end, and then the things won't have to go on anymore. I thought I would try to do a video again, and we can help with, things being exposed, things being a part of a, broader reach. You just squashed some sense of something I was trying to express in my mind, something I was feeling and trying to put into words. But maybe it can be a broader availability of what's happening. A lot of the stuff the devil does is supposed to be some obscuring of stuff, use of things to be obscure, meaning not really available for others to know about, and then people are supposed to be, I'm going to keep showing that side because that side of my face, it looks like it's supposed to be ugly. I don't know if I just want to see it more when I was looking at the video. I wanted to see it more because I don't know what to do. I don't like that it's supposed to look more not okay and stuff like that. But something the devil does here is it tries to obscure where, the experience of people is not supposed to be the norm. You could say that. That's one way to put it in there. But it's something else I can try to tell people not to tell about what is happening with them is something I did have an issue with before the end of the world. I wish to know something more about an experience of someone, if they're so-called mentally ill and having like an experience. I want to know about some of the substance of someone to have an experience where they're supposed to be like experiencing stuff that's considered not possible to be real, or something where the person is crazy. I got a bit of information, but it's not really normal. People talk about it. That was something I encountered, and I did not think that was okay. And then it is, occurs as more really not okay. There's a void there, as if it's not supposed to ever be something to be the situation or the understanding of what's happening other than, the current kind of thing. And it is just something that feels very bad and stuff like this. Okay, the devil's trying to make it, it comes to mind that I'm supposed to be loud, and my sister Carla, she's sleeping, so do a very bad look to my face as I'm looking in the mirror. The devil tries to do a weird thing with, I don't know, maybe my nose going down or something weird with the look of the face. It looks bad, but this guy is really bad. He's doing that, but it's my pubic area looks kind of bad, but that's something I wish, my experience to not be obscure. The devil putting a tone on things, it's not the end of the world. I'm not talking about that, it being something other than the end of the world. It was doing that yesterday also to the other video I did. I mentioned something about, the pain that I had with the back was not like other things I had experienced previously, like any kind of, problem from like it's supposed to be from working out or something like this. I said it was different from that. And so I don't really work out anymore, but I was just talking about that the back issue was something that was of a different nature than, like if I was to be it was like something that is supposed to be indicative of something else being wrong, or something like it's some new experience that would indicate deterioration of your, your availability to be having things working out okay with your body and stuff like this. I don't want this. He's putting a white woman in my mind right now, as in my awareness or mind or whatever, right? Use them interchangeably, I guess, if there was some more kind of consideration of that, or more talk on that, or more school of thought, meaning other, company or like mindedness. I there would possibly be some more distinguishing I could be aware of myself. But my mind field, or my field of whatever, and my little mind's eye or something. Mind's eye is another word I can use. He's trying to say someone was telling me the one word I said. I don't like that it's doing that. He obsesses over that. It is not something that should be such a big deal if someone could possibly, but it's just like one person thinking about stuff and he's obsessing with the people. Like this is supposed to occur, that others are really obsessed with the person's thought in a way that wouldn't really happen. But people aren't really so who would be a big deal with something like that. I can tell he's trying to agitate someone with that, so I would do something. But I have something with that, and I know that person, or that people wouldn't really be like that, where they are so picky about if someone was saying something they would say and stuff like that. It is something that is not really so not what could be something that would be better. Other people or yourself is supposed to be your environment. This is not the case here, with there being people that are these things that are supposed to be not normal. They're supposed to be crazy, they're supposed to be dumb and stuff like this. And then here, people are not really supposed to so talk about their experience. It is really actually the case that people are not really present in their form here. The devil is doing that. He's trying to say that people are superior to not be present and not be in their form and stuff like that. It is doing it. It's very bad. It's doing it. I'm going to try to clip the hair some. But, okay. I don't really have to do a long video. I make ahead and stop this now. He's trying to make it be an issue of me to see that come back. I can tell it's doing it. It's bothering me. But it was attacking me really bad for some reason. I keep trying to mess with my thought and swipe up my thoughts, so I cannot tell what had happened this morning. He tries to press I'm senile and stuff like that. It's really bad. But it's very disturbing. It's very bad attacking. It is stuff that's supposed to be true here, so that's really bad. It's not supposed to be something other than that is happening to somebody. It's supposed to be, not real, but this, something hanging out in the ether attacking people and stuff like that. It is bad. It is a reality that is quite a attack on what will be a human being here. It is stuff that is dictated by something other than yourself that's supposed to be true, and you're not supposed to be the truth to be a person and think stuff a person would, like stuff like, like I'm saying that things attacking me, it's pressing this stuff like I'm supposed to be senile and stuff like that. I don't think that's really what's happening. It is stuff that is actually really disturbing that's supposed to be what is happening, because it's something where you don't have any control. It's not, you would of course prefer it not, that you would be having some problem with your thinking. That means you're not going to be able to have the same availability to have, a full life and the experiences you would wish and stuff like that. It is very bad. There is a long life expectancy here, but then a very bad quality of life can be possible with all of the things that can happen. Poverty, bad aging, where you have not the appearance that you wish. You're supposed to sacrifice and do the dieting and stuff like this, and then you're supposed to have something with that, where you get some kind of a thing where it's less likely to have stuff bad for you, but that is not really so what should be the thing to do, because it is not easy and it is not something so preferred. This is better when there is a cure or a thing to address a problem that is something easy, something that kind of flows into some other stuff you're doing, and something that might be pleasant. This is good. This can be something to, and then it is not really so good, and so something to go to rebuke things people would do, because this is, upsetting, disturbing. It is a kind of a harsh and a, disruptive manner of dealing with things. It can be difficult for people to change their way of doing things and stuff like this, because it is really I would say really the thing is that it's something else to do other than this, and then people have trouble with the stuff changing how they're eating and stuff like this, and it's just much more pleasant. People can, have things that they would like, to eat and stuff like this. So I'm saying something like this is supposed to be a solution to deal with some of the things that can happen that can make your, life not what a person would wish. They might not wish, bad aging. They don't wish, things happening with their body. They don't wish, with aging and or with weight gain and stuff like this. And then, so there's a long life expectancy. I'm 39. I think it is your life, which just is like nothing. It's gone by very quickly as far as I can tell. I don't feel like I've been around very long. It's one way I can look at it. I could probably do, but the life expectancy is like 280 or something. It's a song that says it's 100 years. This is more really my awareness, but I don't know. Sometimes it's supposed to be shorter, but 100 years for somebody to live. This is bad at 39. You're not halfway through, but you're supposed to have the bad aging. Have some signs of the aging. People don't want to wish this. He's saying I'm senile. These things are very bad. I don't think it's real that I would be senile, but it's doing all this stuff to try to produce. This is supposed to be what is my experience. It's very bad, and with the, stuff of this so-called medical field and stuff like this, the things are, really just validating, really is what with the devil attacking is quite apparent. And I don't really agree with medicine. I don't really agree with the field. I don't think it is okay. It is supposed to be the only option for people. I don't think that's real. I don't think that's really what would happen and stuff like this. It is a false reality here. I am running into again that I'm not allowed to do this. I think my face is really bad. But yeah, so I don't wish this something Russia to have bad aging, but the medical thing is like something like validating things that can happen to you, things that can happen to you that are not wished. See now, people to have weight gain, have my back is hurting. You would wish for it to not be something so formidable, so powerful, more powerful than you, or something that is so bad or so having substance. You wish it to not be so a big deal. You wish this stuff to not be so serious. You wish it to be something easily to not exist. But this is not really what the medical field does. It is the stuff is supposed to be formidable. It's supposed to be superior to you. Here, people are supposed to be inferior to the devil. These things are really the attacks of the devil. It is a very bad environment. The devil asserting it's supposed to be the truth here. He's trying to make it so people are trapped here and are not able to get out and stuff like that. So I'm saying they can, be affirming something. I said that this stuff is attacks of the devil. They said all of it. Okay, yeah, this is good. The devil trying to press I was being mean to. Someone said no, and he does try to make up this stuff here. Try to create things for people to be against each other. That is really something that is really not what people do. It is really something the devil is trying to create, and it's something that would be the devil representations of the devil. They would just try to split apart or go against. Now you're saying this, so now we would say this. They're supposed to be really something like, however it could be, they could be okay, but they're not really so seeming to act like this now because they seem like they're not really okay to people and they're just trying to go on. But something could happen towards the end of the world to make it more apparent that he's trying to just do whatever to seem he could be now saying something okay, and so some stuff could be seen. He could try to do that. I can tell he is doing it now, but it's not so showing like with the police, but he tries to and it doesn't work. Did you want to know something else that happened? The person telling that it isn't okay, that I can't be I don't know what that is, all that I just heard, or that was, I just was saying the words. I was, as I'm really like hearing them, I can probably just hear them if I don't say them, but but people, they really would just stick together. It's not really any reason, and it is any reason to not do that. And then it's something more like a real problem to have the disruption and these, like here in this reality, there are the instances where these people, they've done something wrong, and now they're supposed to be who's going to be punished and stuff like this, and then they, are supposed to be the society's against them, or is against the person. This is actually not so able to be afforded. At some point this will show. I don't know, it's probably showing now. So this is not something to really go to. There are things to be maintained that can help you navigate a situation, such as your relationships with people, and people to be cooperative and work together and stuff like this. But this is something of a top value to protect. This is the peace among the people, and that they can be okay together. This is peace and stuff to be harmony, stuff to be good. And it is something that is what a person would prefer. Me, I would prefer this. I don't feel okay that now someone is to be treated badly. It is really myself, and I am really, it is a really easy thing. People would feel, well, this would be myself, me. I'm supposed to be someone that would do something wrong. I'm not really the establishment to punish people. I don't really feel like this because I don't wish to be punished myself. Really, me, I'm this individual that's now done something wrong. Something on TV just now, the devil souping this stuff up. These people were supposed to be such bad guys. This guy, he was narcotics, and he was supposed to be part of a narcotics warrant for his arrest. And, I'm this, me, I would be this person. I feel so much better. Yeah, because, people are supposed to be made a jackass of here. Your fellow man, really it is yourself, is going to be subject to this stuff. Now, it is really you, because you don't really wish to have this stuff happen to you, and it is supposed to be just waiting as a possible, me, I am that, I'm just going to go, it's supposed to be waiting as a possible thing to happen to you, and you don't want this. It is a very strange society that no one would really agree they should be punished, because whatever is happening with them, they're in the experience, they know what happened, as such as they're not doing it to be punished. If something happened, hypothetically, like in the movie, really people are not actually in their form, and then their experience is not exactly, that surfaces here in the news is not exactly what happened. Okay, so I can tell you what happened with this guy in the narcotics thing. Really, narcotics, it is made up. Really, it is just a plant. Okay, and then society making up, it's a drug, it's illegal, it's gonna hurt people. But people really, they do too much of a weird reach into saying what people should and should not do. They try to go after people that have supposed suicide attempts. I think this is a bit much. Really, I'm not saying that I don't care, though I do not wish people to be where they're gonna try to kill themselves. This is something very kind of gross. It's not really, what a person is for, is to harm or do something to try to, end their life. It's really bad. Someone's supposed to be in that situation is really gross. It's something to it's really gross that's going to happen to somebody, and we don't wish it. A person feels very bad about this. Okay, so this one instance, there is a reach by this little order into the situation that is not okay. There is this reach into the situation that's like, okay, I don't know, someone, I'm gonna just